G'day, guys, and welcome back to another Wednesday night. So good to see all of you regulars here, and I can even see a few new ones, which is fantastic. So I hope everyone's had a great week. It's been very, very busy up here in Queensland, and you New South Wales people have got a little bit of your freedoms back, so they reckon. So it's still a big fast, I reckon, from what they're doing to all you guys down there, and poor Victorians still locked down. Anyway, after what I was told today, Daniel Andrews is not calling it a lockdown; he's calling it a lockout for the unvaccinated people. So it's been a very interesting week in the shooting world, and we have an interesting article to talk about tonight and a big announcement for you guys as well that we will be bringing you. So we will bring old Jason in. Good evening, Mr. Selms.
I tell you what, whatever happened to your computer, you just better. This is what happens when you get given second-hand parts, sir. Honestly, just bin that whole machine. Don't worry about it. Get a new one. Don't bother.
Yeah, I can't afford a new machine right now.
And this will go to what he's going to tell you a bit later, what he's been doing and why he's been so busy. So I tell you what, guys, I'm glad this has finally happened because he's been very crotchety the last probably 2 months. He's been busy. He hasn't been getting enough sleep. He's just been an all-round bastard. So finally he can be less of a bastard now. So
yeah, exactly. So it is gun related as well, guys. So get as many people on as you can for about half an hour's time. It is going to be in a world exclusive premiere of what is about to happen. So big news. So definitely get everyone you know, get them on the live stream tonight and sit back for something absolutely awesome. Well, I think it's awesome. So hopefully you guys do as well.
He thinks it's awesome. So hopefully you do too, you know.
Yeah, so it should be good. It should be good.
What's been happening?
Oh, not much. Big storms up here, just like you guys down there. And yeah, it's good. But no flooding on the property. Couldn't get out for a shoot. I was hoping to get out this week, but yeah, it's just way too muddy out on the farm. Just the farmer doesn't want us churning up his paddocks. But yeah, I did manage to spend a day on a farm last week, just relaxing actually, overlooking the city and all the countryside up here in Brisbane on a cliff top. It was very nice.
Yeah, did you have a picnic as well, or?
No, just a ton of beers and whiskey.
Yeah, it's good. Looks like we've got a lot of people in the chat, which is fantastic. A lot of people are returning, and it's really good. Good to see. Hope everyone's been out having a good time, either shooting, hunting, if you're allowed to. Depends on which state you're in. You know, some states right now are obviously better than others, but it is getting a bit late in the year. It's getting starting to warm up. So let us know in the comments what you guys are doing. Are you heading out hunting or, yeah, just in general, buying any particular items? Let us know in the comments. For me, this year, hopefully I can go duck shooting. We'll see. Things might be looking up. You never know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully things don't get a bit crazy over the next 4 weeks and they screw us over. But hopefully I can get at least minimum one hunt in before the end of the year and maybe do a bit of fishing as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, welcome everybody. Good to have everyone back again.
Yeah, exactly. A few guys here, like old Fox. I'm a part of the furniture now. It's good. It is good. And someone new here I haven't seen before, Captain Caveman. Sorry if I haven't seen you before. And Wayne Hobbs. So all good to see you guys. And Milton. But we'll leave that out for Jason's roll call coming up very soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Wayne does say here, okay, I lost it. Snake season. Yes, it is. We've got a few snakes around here. Had a few red belly blacks in the last couple of weeks. And yeah, a few pythons have been out. So, yep, not good. Not good at all. I am not a snake fan. I've got spiders this big in my house. Doesn't bother me. I just pick them up, put them outside. But give me a snake? No way. No way.
Yeah, I think snakes are the worst. Plus, they're poisonous as all hell as well, unless you come up with a funnel web or something. But yeah, not really a snake fan either. Unless I like the idea of them, but you know, yeah, they could stay over there. I'll stay over here. You know, if heaven forbid if they get in my way, then you've got to do what you got to do, haven't you? I don't know how many times we've almost trodden on. I remember one time we're on the rice fields and we're walking between most people that bid on send the rice paddies, they're separated by big bays and they sort of push up the soil. So I was walking back on the soil and it's only, quarter of a meter wide to walk along. And I looked down at night, had my head torch on. Must have been 10 of them. Little brown snakes, man, around my feet. I'm like, oh, shit. You could tell they didn't know anything. They were too young. But, I mean, if I'd have been, had no shoes on or something, which you wouldn't do down there that time of the year, and they just sink their teeth in. Yeah, they're just as poisonous at that size as they are was when they're big. So, and often they're not more poisonous, but they don't know, they can't control their venom. So I'm glad I definitely had good, strong boots on that time, because it's not really good walking over, 8 to 10 little mini brown snakes, especially when you think, where's the mother? Is the mother around here in the crack somewhere?
Oh,
No good.
Yeah, well, I had all those snakes in my shed. I told you guys a few weeks ago, all over my tools. And about 10 little baby red belly blacks. So bugger that. Yes. So thank you, Fur Eater. $5. New camper turns up on Friday. Keen to book into State Forest and get away for a weekend. Good stuff. I hope you do. That'll be awesome. And we have here Peter. Okay, I prefer snakes to spiders, but it's not the one. Here we go. Liam. Liam, at least Queensland's pythons, not tiger snakes and brown. Has pythons, not tiger snakes and browns. Well, we do have tiger snakes and we have browns. I've had some massive brown snakes on my property here. And I've had one curled up on my front door. So I got a few entrances to my house, but curled all up, a massive brown snake. So we do get browns and we do get tigers.
I don't know what Liam's one of our regulars too, but man, Southeast Queensland, man, is all over Queensland really, but especially Southeast. There's a guy on Facebook. He's always around Brisbane, Southeast Queensland, Gold Coast, picking brown snakes left, right, and centre. He's got a Facebook page, and go watch what he does when he's got his little GoPro and he's got to go pick up red bellies and browns. And hey, I wouldn't do that job, no way.
No, exactly. And thank you to our friend JR for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And same with Robert. Good evening, Robert. And good evening, JR and Fur Eater. Good to see all you guys here. So are you guys going to get out? You guys that are in New South Wales, any plan to go shooting this weekend? Now that you're finally free.
Yeah, let us know, because it definitely is warming up this time of the year too. I normally hang up the boots a little bit, so to speak, but I know a lot of guys out there that have got access tend to get out at night and relax during the day, get out at night, and do a bit of spotlighting and those sort of things. Definitely a lot cooler at night. So sleep during the day, hunt during the night, as they say. I'm sure a lot of guys do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's been it's too hot for me out there now. I'm a bit over the heat.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you doing? You're doing the sponsor thanking, or?
Yes. We want to thank the NSC for sponsoring this episode tonight. Really do appreciate it. Of course, they are your genuine reason for have a firearm in New South Wales, Victoria and Queensland. So if you're after getting a gun license and you need your genuine reason, they are the guys to talk to and sign up. They're about on par with the other clubs on how much it costs, and you get a few benefits thrown in as well. So they are a fantastic organisation, and you can see where your money is going. So we can see they fight for your gun rights. They've got a few wins underneath their belt. And Jason, we talked about this today. They must be doing something right if the other organisations and other shooters out there and political parties are bagging the shit out of them, getting uppity because of everything they're achieving. So at least they're doing something right there.
Yeah, they're trying to do their best, which is what we can really hope for. The standard before was nothing, or pretending to do stuff behind the curtain, which is good. I guess if you get result behind the curtain, I don't particularly have to know what's going on. Sometimes you don't want to reveal your cards, which is understandable, but you've actually got to come out of that behind the curtain with actual runs on the board. So yeah, results and runs on the board. If you don't, well, then it's all worthless. And we've just seen in Victoria where organisations aren't, some of the legislation that's being put forward, it's not onerous to shooters. Like any legislation about shooting or the changing of any act or piece of legislation is and would be onerous to shooters, most likely in most situations, especially when politicians are wanting to put forward that aren't from a pro-gun persuasion. But, are we really surprised, guys? You guys know who the candidates are and, for not standing up for you, the organisations, who, what, where and when, so we don't need to say it. But join the ones that are. That's all we can really say. Join the ones that are. And Rob just said he's sold his farm and he's looking at 350 acres tomorrow. What a dream, Rob. Let us know how you go. I'll be keen to hear how you go and what you pick up. But, yeah, Aaron?
Yes, exactly. Go check the private chat as well. Hang on, I've just got to get off this.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's going to... there's comments here. Sorry. Yep. Okay, so thank you very much, Furita. Sighting in the new 223 and test some 3006 loads development on Saturday. So they're ready to go. Awesome stuff. I got my 223 dialed in beautifully. The Sour 100, the Academa, or whatever they call it. I don't know.
Atacama, isn't it?
Atacama, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I've sighted in perfectly. So I actually really like the 223. I'm really a big fan of it from back in the days with the ARs and all that to now, unfortunately, bolt actions. But yeah, I've always been a big fan of the 223s.
And you got a super chat from Angela. Hello, Angela.
Yes.
Good to have you here.
Hello, Angela. Yes, good evening. A new person. It's always nice to see females in here.
Sherry's going to have some company in the chat now. She'll get finally, instead of being attacked by all the guys, Sherry's going to have another female in the group too, which is good.
Yeah, it's excellent stuff. So I was actually talking this week with someone, and they reckon having all female, how we get everyone on the show like once a month, have one that's all females, and they can talk about their experiences in the shooting community, all the females. So, Angela, you can come on that if you like with Sherry and probably Shanti TV over in Texas.
That's why we need more females, because we've had Sherry on before. We've got Angela. She may or may not want to come on. We don't know. Most people get a bit nervous when they want to come on the show and have a chat. So Sherry wasn't I think it was last week or the week before. So, we need more females, but it's good to see them getting into the sport. And, it must be a little, I can probably imagine for some, it's a little bit tough, getting into a, fairly male-dominated sport. And, just trying to navigate your way around that. I'm sure it can be difficult at times. And, yeah, but anyway, good stuff. Good to have him in the chat.
And here's our friend Sherry. Fuck yes. Awesome stuff.
Anyway, you got anything to say before we get into our favourite time of the day, which is our participants, which is the roll call for anyone that was late last week?
Yes, and I'm in such a good mood today. I'll let you go for as long as you want.
Yes, well, thank God you're in a good mood, because it's been difficult the last 8 weeks. I fucking tell you. It's hard being his friend, guys. It's hard being his friend. I can assure you of that. No, he's all right. He's just a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but that's okay. All right, if you haven't laid a comment, you've got literally 2 seconds to do that, but I'm sure there's a bit of a lag on me chatting. So I'm just going to switch over to give you guys a little bit of a chance to put something in the comments. Otherwise, once I get past your alphabetical order, unfortunately, you will miss out, unfortunately. So if you want a roll call, here we go. If you're not here from last week, we need your note, your tardiness note, because you haven't been here. Anyway, let's get into it. Adzi, the PWC bloke in Australia, he's lucky. He's number 8, so he gets the first shout out every week. Andy 1234777, aka Daniel Andrews. Angela, who just gave a super chat. Welcome, Angela. Ant1, Aussie Rumpig, Captain Caveman. CBM, luckily just at the last second while I was scrolling. Anthony, I'm going to say Dick, D-Y-C-K. I'm going to go Dyke, like Dick Van Dyke. I reckon Dyke sounds better. It's probably Dick, but anyway, Dyke. Sherry Richardson, Chris Legendary, Cliff Lee, Colin Pedfold. Dank Bloke is back again. Welcome, Dank. We haven't seen you for a while. Dirty Fox, Duke Chronic Fox 860, Fried Dog RC, Front Toward Enemy, the best name on the chat so far. Very hard to beat, guys. Fur Eater, Harps 666, J Icon, JR, Jack Daniels, good one. Jason Draper, John, how do I say this? No, he's disappeared now. That's weird. J.A. Jack Daniels. Yeah. Jason Draper. Kieran 1999. I think it's LA or IA. Liam Cumbo. MB. M. Trundle. Matt Outdoor Adventures. Michael Montanari. Another regular. Mick Beckers. Million21. Mitchy 116. Mr. Wonderful. Mr. John Boy. Mrs. Andy 1234. Oh, she didn't put the 777. That's AKA Daniel Andrews' wife, which is Dan Andrews, or Mr. What is it? Mr. Andrews 1234 777. Neil Constantine, Neil H, Nick Blackwell. Oh, shit, this is a hard one. Nui Deer, no idea. Oh, sorry, no idea. I got you with the capitals. Nice one. Paulo 84, Peter Satout, Phantom HD, Phil Walter, Pig Hunter, PJ Hunt. Probing's back. Can't say Probing's last name. It's a bit naughty. Retro 8477, Rob's Woodworking. Even Shooting Stuff Australia's in there. Steve Savick, the Bushranger Brotherhood of Victoria. Tim Budgie, Tube User C1, and Wayne Hobbs. Let's see if we can just give it a quick scan before we go. Aaron Ben from Taz, Blunt Machete. Come on, guys. You got 2 seconds. Where we go? So we got here. Who haven't I read? I'm almost done, Aaron. Almost done.
No, you're right.
No, that's it. Sorry, guys. Oh, Rose 123, our regular as well. Rose is back. Yep. Thank you, everyone, that contributed in the chat. You've now got a shout out. Oh, and 182Q KFTW. I think he's from Texas, if I'm correct, or Kentucky, possibly. I don't know. That's a radio station, I think. So welcome to him as well. And yeah, haven't seen West Covina Dodge, our buddy Pat from California on yet, but I'm sure he'll be right here. He's one of our regulars also as well. So thank you everyone for joining the chat.
Yeah, it's awesome. So let's answer some questions. We'll we haven't done it for a few weeks, being that busy on the stream. So let's answer some questions, wait till these numbers build up. Of course, with the daylight saving here, people don't get into the stream till about 45 minutes in. So we want to get as many people on before we release the actual topics for tonight. So let's talk to some people. What do you want to talk about, guys? Give us a question and we will answer it for you.
That's if we know it, of course. We don't want to give bad information, which, we never do.
Exactly.
Every time something happens, I think, just like what the topic we're talking about tonight, I always think, geez, we were just saying this again like 3 to 6 months ago. I'm you know what I'm thinking? Maybe a side business just in like clairvoyancy or something like that, where I start reading tarot cards and shit because, it just becomes uncanny all the time. And I'm like, man, I'm sick of being right. Can't we just have something where I'm wrong and it goes I'm thinking they're going to take our guns, but they don't. They give us our guns back. Wouldn't that be nice?
Exactly. So, yeah, I wish we could have some good news like that, but we do have some really good news tonight, actually, later on. Here's a good question from Jack Daniels. How's the ticker going? Well, mine is going fantastic because my ticker is a sour, so it is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
How about yours, Jason?
He's just jealous, guys. You all know that. I mean, don't just disregard what he says. It's just he knows he loves all different types of guns. But, hey, they all work. Get in that category of Tika, Hauer, Sour. They all do the job, guys. They all do the job really, really well. Aaron knows that. He just can't bring himself to love them. But eventually we will win him over, guys. Do not worry. We'll win him over.
Depends if Breeder Australia want to come to the party and sponsor the live stream. That's the only way I can see it happening.
Well, you never know your luck. You never know your luck.
Yeah, I really don't think that will ever happen in a million years.
You never know. Hey, I'll buy you one, and then I'll give you a free one. Then you can, when I've got money, I'll buy you one, and you can just enjoy the sheer joy of owning one.
I don't have any money anymore. That's all gone.
Exactly. Anyway, got any comments? What have we got there?
Okay. Yeah. Hunting for sanity. I have a firearms license application and waiting for an answer. Do you guys reckon I'm in for a fight because I have brain cancer? I don't know. I'm very sorry to hear that. It's awful.
Yeah, sorry to hear that for a start. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they, would. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so, but you never know. I've heard people as we heard last week from someone in the chat that, had glasses on their license and got questions. So, I don't know. Anything's possible these days,
which is good. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm very sorry to hear that. It's awful news. I hope everything does work out for you. Please keep us informed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
whether they're going to do that or not, but I mean, I hope that's not the case. I mean, hey, anyone in the comments been rejected based on, a health condition of that sort of nature or
Health.
disability or something like? Let us know in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Who do we have here? Uh, yep. Here we go. Victoria Police from Phil. Blame COVID for delays in processing. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Everything's COVID's fault. Everything, isn't it?
I don't understand. Like, I mean, most of us, I
They're all
mean,
working.
I do office work. I work at home. I think we've been way more productive working at home than we were by wasting hours going into the office. So I don't know how most of these systems like mine have a portal. We just log in through the portal and we just get started at work. I don't know how it's so hard to go license, permit to acquire tick. I got a guy in Victoria, a friend of mine, who wants to buy a couple of shotguns and a 22. So he's had the one in since last Thursday, and normally Victoria is very quickly. It used to be like, what, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, you have your Victorians down there, you would go into the shop and then they'd pretty much do it either on the spot, or you'd buy it if they had on the shelf, they'd do the permit come in 3 to 4 hours, and you'd go back in the afternoon or have some lunch and then it would be approved. But now it's taking like a week. I don't know why it possibly takes so long when you've got an online system and things are so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. I know the Queensland one, firearms licensing, they actually work from home. So I just don't know why it would. I think it's just bullshit excuse. Once again, that's just my assumption. They're just another dig at us to make things harder. Uh, Here's a good question, or it's a statement from Retro. Massive shout out to Peter at the National Shooting Council for the help and win on helping me get my license this week. So, guys, please give the NEC some extra love. Peter, thanks a million, mate. Retro, if you want to talk about it, get in the comments and tell us why you're here to help you. If you don't, that's okay. I know things are private, but if you want to talk about it, let us know in the comment section. We'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if I haven't seen him, but our friend Stratton, who had the problem over in, um, who got his license taken away from him for saving his neighbour's life.
Is
I
that
think he
Peter?
had a no Stratton.
I thought it was Peter. Is that not Peter sat out? Sorry, is that a different person? No, Stratton, you're right.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah,
yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. Sorry. So I'm
Yep.
sorry, Peter. I know you're watching. Peter, the one I just mentioned. Sorry if it's not you. I'm sorry about that.
So I think he had his court case in a week or so when we talked to him, didn't he? So a few weeks back. So if you're in
Yeah,
here, please, if you can tell us how it went, we all want to know how you went with it. We've been following you very closely. We set up a GoFundMe and a bit of a charity for him to help him out. So it's be really interesting to see how the outcome there is.
yeah. I mean, you tell me where you're going to get, someone helping you like Peter's doing, and the NSC where fair enough. They're not going to let's be clear and honest about this. They're not going to be, if you've done something wrong, it's going to be very difficult to, try and help and advise that if you've done something wrong. But if it's, administration wise, or you're getting a bit of a raw deal in some area, I mean, they may be able to help you. So, I mean, that's just, that I guess extra bit of personal service that you definitely won't receive from other people. I mean, to a certain degree, that actually have a pull. I mean, look, hey, whatever he did, whatever the situation was, it worked. Everything was fine. Was all sorted and done. And obviously he wasn't having much luck before, was he, old Retro? So whatever happened, or the NSC advocacy obviously worked, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, do it for a lot of people. So it's fantastic. At least you know where your membership money is going, and it's going towards to help the shooting community. And a lot of you guys are a part of the Wednesday night community family. So it is really good to see that. Epic
Exactly.
Flyer, thank you for the $20. Okay, fellas, sorry I'm late. I missed last week's stream. Work's been hectic. What did I miss so far? Nothing yet, guys. The big news and the articles are coming up very soon. We're just waiting for the numbers to build up because there's a bit of a difference with the daylight saving. So we don't want to do it on low numbers. So they're slowly building up, which is good. Cheers, fellas. Sounds like everything's been tits up for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks. And we've got more interesting news. So thank you very much for the super chat. And yeah, they're coming in fast. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the channel. Love all of you. And you really do help Jason and me out. Jono, $50. Thank you very much. Hi from Northern Territory. Hello from up north.
Always
Nice.
always wanted to head up there, John or
Me
Jono, and
too.
shoot some of those magpie geese, over the mango farms and so forth, or the stone fruit farms. I've always wanted to do that, man. But I'm gonna go up there and do that one day, definitely. I watched a couple of the videos. Looks humid up there. You can see all the guys sweating their asses off when they're running around shooting them. So something I won't look forward to, the humidity. Not, hey, I don't mind heat. 48 degrees. I've been to Las Vegas twice, man, for 2 weeks solid. No, yeah, you sweat, but it's just hot, dry heat, mate. Humidity, no way.
I worked in Cairns for 10 weeks. I tell you what, it was awful. Absolutely awful. Just so
Lovely place.
stinking hot.
I've been there. Lovely place,
Yes,
but
it is nice, but just not for me, not for me. Thank you so much for the $50 donation, Jono. Really do appreciate it. And our friend Front Towards Enemy, $20, Snake Gator Fund. And that's the other thing. I really wish I'd bring back, thank you very much, Front Towards Enemy. I really wish I could bring back, if it was legal, I'm not too sure, crocodile hunting. We could just go shoot ourselves a croc.
yeah, well, I remember, years ago, I actually went, Minister Hunt was on the radio. I think it was 2GB or 2UE, one or the other, and talking about, how we shouldn't be doing this. So I rang him up and gave him a bit of curry over, why not be able to shoot crocs, bring people in, shoot the crocodile, because the rangers are going to do it anyway, right? When you get a nuisance crocodile, the numbers become too much. As we all know, the rangers get tasked with shooting so many crocodiles. I don't know how many it is per year, whether it's a per year or it's on a case-by-case basis, and they shoot them and they let them rot. So what's the point? You might as well, bring people in. They pay money. That money goes back to the Aboriginal communities up there, into roads, education, all that sort of stuff. Like, it's a win-win for everybody. But, as you know, he's a grub, that Greg Hunt, and, pretend fake liberal conservative as usual, telling us what we can and can't do. And, no, it's okay people to shoot them dead and just leave them there. But heaven forbid we want to make some money off hunting. Don't forget, he was the guy who said you couldn't bring certain types of trophy animals into Australia as well from overseas.
That's right. Yeah. Here we go. Our friend Retro Game. Aaron, I was a silly bugger in my younger years and that did not approve my license. So I reached out to Peter and he helped me get and win the license approval after a long 9 months. That is awesome. That is really good.
Let me just say, no one said it in the comments yet, but I don't think it was Hunt, actually. It's Jason. What's his name again, guys? Let me know in the comments. Jason, Liberal. He's federal Liberal for Victoria. Jason, come on. What is it, guys? Let me know. I've gone blank. He was the one that did it. Not Jason Ward. Come on. Let me know in the comments, guys. You know who it is. You know the politician I'm talking about.
Remember, we went on about the trophy.
Jason Wood. Nobody said it. I got there before they did. Jason Wood. That's who it was. Jason Wood. Terrible name, because his name's Jason as well. Puts my name to shame.
And thank you, Brotherhood of Victoria. Keep up the good fight. Anyone have land in Victoria? Amen. Friend can sight in his rifle on. Yeah, that'll be. There's a few people from Victoria here. Definitely get onto them. Anyone can help them out. Follow family member here.
Don't forget some of the brilliant people that I've met. I mean, even before I was doing podcasting and so forth, all this with Aaron, there's some really good people out there that, are willing to take a risk on good people and make new friends in the industry. So, and new friends in the shooting community. So, don't always feel, you lay the ground rules first. Guys, if someone's taking you out, you don't go back there without approval. You don't go behind their back and ask the farmer, to go there and cut your mate out. That's just invited you, and doesn't know you and just invited you on a thing. You show respect and courtesy, and you be friends with people. And, even if you have to go with that person to get on, that's much more than you had before. So remember that, guys. Always remember to, don't screw other shooters over when they've, let you access some of their, prime hunting spots, or even just to shoot if you can, if it's legal to do in your state. Always treat people properly, and you'll get. Is that more bees with honey? Is that the saying, or?
Yeah, catch more bees than honey. Then, there's a reason why bees like honey and flies like shit, don't they? So Nick Blackwell.
Are you a bee or a fly? Which one?
I'm definitely the sweetest bee out there. You know that.
God damn. Go on, yep.
Um, Billboards in Melbourne about saving Crocs and handbag use these days. Yep, the good old woke Victoria. Yeah, there's no coming back from that crap that Daniel Andrews have done to that state. Everything's woke and anti everything. Just stay at home,
Remember,
wake
we've got
up,
to
go to
understand.
work, go home, sit, watch TV, watch me on TV. Daniel Andrews thinks, then get up and go to work again.
Remember, it's not like, again, the state is good. The people, well, most people are relatively good. The shooting community is good. It's just, unfortunately, it's run by a pack of dingbats. So, you can't. It's like any area. One area is bad, in a suburb is bad, another suburb is good. It's not the suburb that's bad. It's just unfortunately some of the people in said suburb. So. And as Sherry said, croc is good eating. I've had gator over in America. I mean, hugely, very tasty, very tasty. And, but everyone gets freaked out as soon as you talk about, croc culling or hunting. I've talked about it for years too. Same thing as the sharks, so a shark comes in, everyone gets so antsy about a shark. I'm like, why? It's one shark in the ocean, tens of millions, not a problem, to whack a few. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Some people didn't agree with me on that sort of thing, but I was like, man, at the end of the day, I'm not saying go out, offshore and start drumlining and start, killing all the sharks. But if there's 150 meters offshore, you send the jet ski out with the, what do they call it, the punch gun. See you later. Drag it offshore and leave it. Gone. See you later. Thank you. See you later. I'd rather the shark dead than someone's young daughter be missing their legs. You know what I mean? They're pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. But people say, "Oh, you get in the water; they own the water." It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I used to renovate the surf life-saving clubs down the Gold Coast, and one of the senior guys down there years and years ago said to me, said he doesn't like getting in the water down the Gold Coast because the amount of sharks are out there, and they're not allowed to close the beaches on every instance.
The old bull sharks are a problem up there, yeah, especially in the Brisbane
The
River and so
canals,
forth. Yeah.
the canals on the Gold Coast. My neighbour's dog got it. My mate's dog got eaten. He lived on the canal as well, and got eaten by a bull shark. He saw it happen in front of him. But yeah,
Gee.
I had a place on the canal, very nice house actually, right on the canal in the Gold Coast. But man, it's overrated. Yeah, we wouldn't go swimming in there because we saw the water moving and that with big things, and yeah, just the midges at night. It was just awful. We couldn't even sit on the little beachfront we had. It was that bad.
Front toward enemy says croc jerky is terrible in my opinion. I've never had it. I've had. I mean, there are some crazy people out there that have chicken jerky. It's like, nah, you got to cook chicken. No way would you eat chicken.
Yeah.
When it hasn't been cooked. You're asking to get some sort of salmonella or some sort of poisoning in carcass. I mean, if you're keen to do that, let us know if you've had chicken jerky. I certainly won't, but I don't think that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Here's interesting. Commercial crocs from RDL meat is bleached. Natural croc meat is kind of greyish. Fun fact. Yeah, interesting. Did not know that. But yeah, when I had it, when I was in Cairns, it was yeah, definitely white. That was from like a restaurant or a pub or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I talk to a lot of mates and they go, "Oh, you got the alligators and crocs." I said, "Mate,
Oh, I don't know if that is Jason that is frozen or what. Um, yeah, I don't know who's frozen, him or me. So guys, yeah, um, yeah, it could be me that is frozen. Nope. Mick Becker's GMA released sandbar numbers from recreational hunters last week, around 50% down on previous years with lockdowns and no one getting out and about. Plenty out there now. Yep, the forest and that will be rife right now. So hang on, I'll just send Jason. Yep, Jason is definitely gone. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was thinking that when with lockdowns, no one getting out, the numbers will be everywhere. So unfortunately, you have to get out there and take care of some of them. Otherwise, the forest will be rampant with them and it'll throw the whole ecosystem out, I reckon. So it's here we go, epic flight. No, I did not freeze Jason for liking how I got a dropped out, bad internet. Okay, out. I'll just get hold of him. He should be coming in. So who else do we have? No, Jason's internet dropped out. He just sent me a text. I did not freeze him out at all. I would never do that. Okay, who else do we have here? So, guys, tell us. We said before, are you guys going to go shooting this weekend, or now that you are free down in New South Wales, are you going to finally get out and have some fun? Okay. Yep, we do have world-class NBN. It is shocking, absolutely shocking, the NBN in this country and the internet. Jay said you should get a new computer, Aaron. Yeah. I got great internet, not the greatest computer, and Jason has a good computer and really bad internet. So I don't know what's going on there at all. I'm just waiting for him to come in. Matt at Outdoors. I saw the 3 rabbits on the side of the road towards the freeway on the way out to work. Yeah, rabbits are getting out. We've got a few down here. I was just up at a mate's farm in the weekend and there was rabbits and there was quite a few wild cats out there going nuts. So, yeah, it's the population is definitely picking up here as well. He's got big problems on his farm with the wild cats running around. So we may as well tell you what the big news is. So I have been extremely busy in the last, well, basically since the beginning of the year. Work's been busy, and I have decided to do a little COVID project. Now, it is going to be sort of gun related as well. So I've started up another YouTube channel. So this is all on building because, as you know, I've been building stuff for years, and I'm going to be. Well, here we go. Here's Jason. Jason.
Yeah, no idea what happened, guys. Not
Yep.
sure what happened there. Just had an internet blackout for about 2 seconds. Had to go restart the modem. So sorry about that.
I was
Been
just
happening.
telling about the new venture.
Oh yeah, cool. Go.
Yeah. So I have started this new venture. So I started a YouTube channel, and as you probably would guess, the name is Building Stuff Australia. So what I've been doing, I have been building a massive workshop. I've poured my entire life savings into this. I have been on this property for 14 years, and I've been saving up continuously for 14 years to be able to do this project. It's something I'd always planned on doing. It's pretty epic. Jason has seen a lot of the photos, and I've made a ton of videos on building a workshop. And then we are going to start building and creating all sorts of stuff from furniture. I'm going to start producing gun targets, shooting tables, all that sort of stuff as well. So that will all come, but I'm still putting the shed together. I have made a small video, a little teaser video, and then I'll show you the actual website. So I'll just bring this up.
You're playing it good. Hear it.
Yeah, no, the screen's stuck up now, guys. So we'll start this again.
Yeah, guys, this is why he's been grumpy for the last like 2 months, man. He's been working his guts out every day. Flooring, walls, roofing, insulation. What else was there? What's the boards called again that you bought you couldn't get? What was the boards?
Oh, the plywood walls.
Plywood.
Yeah,
guys, if I hear another phone call about goddamn plywood, I'm going to pull my hair out.
Yeah, it's got the driveway. I have spent my entire life saving it, so I need you guys. I'm going to put the link in the here. Here's the link here to go to the Facebook, YouTube channel. I want everyone, if you could, to please go and subscribe. and get this channel up and running, because this means so much to me. I am not stopping Shooting Stuff Australia. We're always going to be here producing gun videos and everything. So do not worry about this. This is going to work hand in hand. So there is the YouTube link. I've just put it in the comments here. And we'll talk a bit more about it afterwards, but I'll play you this video. It's just a little teaser I slapped together today. So I hope
Yeah, I
you
saw the
guys...
photos, guys. It looks pretty darn good as well, the way he to put it and all the things he's done to it. And yeah, it looks pretty good. All the work that's gone into it. Now you know why sometimes we've been a couple of minutes late here and there and trying to do a few things because Aaron's been like working through the night to try and do this massive. Are you saying how big it is again? Did you tell him how big it was?
It's 18 meters by 9 meters.
Yeah, it's
So you'll sort of...
basically like a new home, basically.
Yeah, so you'll see a part of us in this video. I just quickly slapped this together this afternoon before the show as well. So yeah, it's not the greatest edit, but it's just I didn't have a lot of time. So we'll bring this up. So
yeah, this is do I remember this, guys, when he, they were trying to, this was a whole debacle as well about when he
I'll
what
tell
you
you
even
about
say
that.
that?
This is the good guy. This driver is a shooter, and he got me out of the shit. I'll tell you this story as well. He is awesome. This guy's a fellow shooter, and he actually saved my ass on the earthwork. So the earthwork guys you see in here are good, not the bad guy. And I'll tell you that story in a second, guys. So I'll play this video. I hope you like it. It's only about 30 seconds long. Gives you a little bit of a rundown what I've been doing. So here we go. That was extremely condensed. I have about 10 odd videos made and explaining how to build a workshop and a shed and everything like that as well. So it's I put my heart and soul into this, guys. So I really hope you do go and subscribe. I will put it, the links will be in the description after this live stream finishes. I will put the top of the description. So if you could go to it and subscribe. There's also, I've got a Facebook page. I had to make that today. It's yeah, a bit new and hard to find the Facebook, but everything is under Building Stuff Australia. Also, there's a Building Stuff Australia uh, Instagram page as well. If you could all sign up with that. Yeah, it's a bit daunting, Jason, as you know. You got thousands of subscribers on a channel, and you're used to making a post and getting hundreds and hundreds of comments and likes, or putting up a video and getting masses of stuff. And then you put something up on Instagram and 2 people like it, and it's like, oh, is that how it used to work back in the day? So yeah, a bit daunting. But some real positive comments here. Oh, 60, I haven't looked at it yet, but 63 subs. I was on 10 subs before I started today. So, probing, what is a shed for? I'm going to be building things, furniture, teaching people how to use some gear, trying new gear out. A bit of blacksmithing I'm going to do. I'm going to try and I've designed a really awesome knife I'm going to build. So I'll build a forge and that. You basically know metalworking, welding, you name it, woodworking, everything along those lines. I'm going to make a few steel targets. A mate of mine does laser cutting for steel, so we're going to be doing a bit of that as well. I've designed a few fire pits, so it's going to be pretty interesting. And there will be gun stuff on there, guys. So I really hope you do like it. The first couple of videos are a bit slow. I've got a short up, and I've got a the very first build video, which is just it sort of explains everything. So if you could watch all the videos, we've got to get those watch hours up to I can get monetized. I need as many people watching these videos as possible. And yeah, this is my entire life savings and my entire heart and soul have gone into this. So I
Just make
really
sure
hope.
you never manage my financial affairs then, just in case, because you'll probably get me to buy something silly like a shed or something. Or
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Colin steel battens. Yep, I'm a steel framer, guys. That's what I do. Steel framing as well. I've been a steel framer for 30 years, and so I'm able to do all that stuff. Yep, and I am a licensed tradesman, so everything's good. But I explain everything as we go. So yep, it is awesome.
yeah,
Um,
no, that's good. Now you know why. Probably last couple of months he's been crotchety, guys, because he's always working, always whinging, always trying to whinging about plywood. God, anyone got any plywood? Actually, you've got all the plywood now, haven't you? You're good to go.
yeah, well, good. I'm still lighting the inside. It's not fully finished yet, but and here we go. Here is the that's the YouTube channel there. So I just got two videos now. One's a bulldozer video, and one's starting off the ultimate workshop. So please go or refresh this and see how many people have joined up. 70 people. Awesome, guys. Let's get those numbers up. I really hope you like the content. The lot, as I keep getting asked, Jason, about the drone. There is masses of drone footage in this, as you can see from the thumbnails here. Masses of drone footage. You know what, guys? I might even bring some of these updates and that on this live stream, so you guys have the privilege of hearing about everything before the rest of the world. So I'll probably do that actually. Keep you guys in the loop. Now I can start talking about it. So it'll be good. It is going to be, as Michael said, Shooting Stuff Australia Clubhouse 100%. So I'm designing a knockdown shooting table as well, so that you can take it apart and quickly put it up out in the field. So that'll be one of the videos coming up. But first, I've got to fit the whole thing out. I've got to build tables, workbenches, weld up a big welding table. I've designed. So yeah, it's yeah, a lot of
West
work, a lot of fun.
Lodge said, "Can you put a shooting range in there?" Not in
Yeah,
Australia, Pat, unfortunately, because
can't even
all the
use an
things you
air
got to
rifle.
do. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Yes, exactly. And okay, plywood. Got to be a millionaire to buy a sheet of plywood. Yeah, I was extremely lucky because I've been in the trade for 30 years, and I know a lot of people. I've had some really good friends, and some of them in here. Dave has helped me out with electrical. Mate Rod, who's here, he's been helping me out with a lot of the framing. It's like there's things I just can't do by myself. I've injured myself a bit. I've sliced my foot clean open, and I've sliced my hands. I don't know how many times. So you've probably noticed in the older videos, live streams, I've had bandages on my hands and that. But that's from me cutting myself continuously. So that is what I'm up. Tell me what you think, guys, and please, if you could watch the first two videos and comment about them and give it a thumbs up. We've got to get this algorithm. I don't want to be shadow banned again on another channel. I want this one to really work as well, and I'm going to try and incorporate both channels together. And it'd be great. There will actually be a live stream one night from Building Stuff Australia uh, once the shed is fully finished. And I'll tell you guys about it and show you some of the gun stuff. If I'm at that stage at that time, some of the gun stuff we're going to be trying to produce. Not gun
Exactly.
things,
Yeah.
it's going to be targets, legal stuff, targets and benches and that. Yep.
Yeah. We need a good bench. People want to know how to make good benches and those types of things. So
Thank you,
plywood.
Mr. Trundle, for the plywood fund. Yeah, we've gone from the ammo fund to the plywood fund. Yeah, I think I spent about $3,000 on plywood so far.
Should have made
And
the whole thing out of plywood.
I'd fall apart in this weather.
That's
But
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I hope you guys do like it. I'd really, yeah, well, that is what my entire life has been. Got up another 8 subscribers. That is awesome. So yeah, hope you guys really do like it. I've poured everything into it. So as you know, um, I'm 18 going on 50 next year, and this is didn't buy a sports car. I bought a shed instead. So this is my midlife crisis. This is my sports
Well, at
car.
least you didn't do something stupid. That's the main thing, you know. Here we go. Got a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Brandon, what do you guys recommend for a good starting rifle? Anything from, yeah, depends how much you want to spend, really, um, and what you're going to use it
Mm.
for. Hunting, I'd say 223, 308, 3006, 243, and whatever rifle feels good for
7
you
there.
in the
You got
hand.
the 6 point. If it's his foot, what recommend? Good starting rifles. I'd say he's new. Just stick to your easy calibers, man. You know your common ones: 223, 250, 243, 270, 308, 3006, 300 Win Mag, etc., etc. And yeah, man, it depends on your price. See, I'd say he's probably going to go just shooting and hunting. Some 177.
No, Sherry, no.
No. Does he want an air rifle first, I guess? Does he want an air rifle or a 17 HMR? But I mean, it depends. You know, long range shooting, hunting, combination of all the above. It's hard to do. It's sort of hard to do both, isn't it, really? You know, light versus heavy barrels and all that sort of thing. Man, I just start off with a good little sporter weight barrel, good little 223 or a 3 up. You know, again, if you're just starting out, small game, or even a 22, Aaron, even a 22, just a little CZ or a whatever, you know, one of those little, you know, there's plenty of guns, that little 22s, that little Henry, little lever action, whatever, you know, they're all going to do the job, and it's going to get you good into shooting anyway. That's what I reckon. But, you know, I've had 22s, sold them, didn't think I needed one, and then bought a 22 again. Now I've got two 22s. Great little fun gun, cheap to shoot. Perfect, man, I reckon.
Yeah, well, the 22 seems to be pretty much standard for people's first guns. Mine was a CZ452 in this country. It was sort of a bit of weird coming from overseas, one day shooting AKs, ARs, and all that, and then going to bolt actions and 22s. It was like, oh, what happened to Australia?
There you go. We're going to talk about our subject at hand, guys, with two questions. J Sports said, Aaron, are you going to live in it?
No, I've got a big house. One thing never get, guys. Jason's seen my bar and man cave. It's the size of a 3-bedroom home. I'll be showing that. If you watch the first video, you'll see some of my bar that I built. And that first video, which is called Building the Ultimate Workshop. Let's get started. And it's got my bar there. And yep, now I'll just be building stuff in it and probing. What trade are you? I am a drywall and steel framer. So I've got a drywall or plasterboard, they call in this country, plasterboard company, just a small one, and just doing work here in Brisbane.
Rose says, you love it. I'm jealous of the shit. I'd love one with a car hoist. Yes, mate, me too. That's my dream one day. Get a property big enough to have a house, shoot on it.
Yep.
And that's everyone's dream, isn't it? You know, hunt would be nice too, but, you know, I'd be happy with a nice big shed. I think we all would, wouldn't we?
Every man needs a shed. What does the missus think? I am very happily single. So
Any budding ladies out there? I was going to say
yeah.
the joke then, but I won't. I'll avoid going to the next level. But if you got any, you know, if your wives or girlfriends have got any sisters in Queensland, let me know and I'll hook you up with Aaron, man. He needs to get a wife, guys. He really does. He really does.
No, I'll give that a miss. Neil said, can't find the channel yet. It's so new. It is a bit hard. So here is the link right now. It's in the comment section. I just put the link up there. It is hard to find because it's only got 2 videos and one's a short, and I only just started it up yesterday. I think it did. So it is a bit hard to find. We're up to 82, guys. Let's try and break at least 100 subscribers tonight. Let's at least try and get that. Okay, what other questions do we have?
We're probably going to hit our topic soon too. We're well in.
This topic's a bit more fun, but we do have to. I can answer more questions later on,
You
guys.
just start on that, and I'll have a look.
Yep. Okay, I'm just going to bring up.
Someone said, I can't remember who it was before. It might have been Matt. He said, "What did you sheet the roof in?"
Color bond. Color bond. Yep. Before I don't know if I saw a question there. I think I did. How high are the walls? The walls are 3.6 meters high, raking up to about 4.5 meters high. That's so it's a nice high shed, good ventilation, door at each end, get the through breeze, no windows, basically because I want as much wall space as I possibly can. But we
What are
go.
you going to put in there, man? It's 18 meters long. Like, seriously, do you need that much wall?
Yes, the amount of equipment. I've got 2 sheds full of equipment and stuff already, and you can never have enough room.
God forbid when we both, or more like you, if you ever part this earth, someone's going to clean out your place, man. It's going to be an absolute nightmare for him, I can imagine. But front toward him, he said 22 mag is a good starter from that previous super chat. Good to learn. Still take bunnies and foxes. Yep. Also great too. Probing said 22 LR. Awesome. Yep. Absolutely. Rose said pro shooters use 223s for a reason. Yep. Good and cheap. Exactly. Great caliber. I used to love it. I still do love the 223. I had one, but I got rid of it. Probably shouldn't have. I'd like to step it up to the 250. What do you guys reckon? Am I on the right track or 223? What do you reckon? 250 or 223? I don't know. I like 250. I like 223 too. But I don't know. I guess you just get that extra speed out of that barrel burning 250. The need for speed, you know?
Exactly. I'm just trying to bring
Flyer
up.
said, yeah, Marlin 336 was his first rifle. Still going strong. Take it to the range and hunting. Yep. Lever actions are good too. As I said, a mate of mine, unfortunately, under not great circumstances, gave me 2 lever actions for free, which was nice of him. One Winchester 94-22, and then a Winchester 30-30 as well. Very nice wood, well looked after. I haven't had much to do with lever actions in that respect. I mean, never really owned one, so it's pretty much my first, except for I had a lever action shotgun, but other than that, no. All right, have you got it up?
I have got it up.
You never say that to another dude. Have you got it up?
Yeah, okay. I have the page loaded up.
Yes. Have you got the page loaded up on the internet, sir?
Yes, I do. So this comes from Jason's Facebook page. Of course, go have a look inside of Jason's page. His link's in the description as well. So we'll share this. Jason can read it out because it comes from his page. So
Yeah, just one sec. Retro said, now you got some freedom, Jace. Can we expect bunny busting videos to start flooding in again to keep us poor Victorians entertained until we're free? Listen, man, I hope so. I'm talking to my mate, but he doesn't live in that town anymore, unfortunately, due to some circumstances. So we're still going to go there. But the only thing is they got wiped out. The bunnies got wiped out would have been last. Well, I was there end of last year, and it was awesome. And then literally within 3 months, myxomatosis or some sort of thing, disease got to him, and there was like nothing there, man. It was so heartbreaking, Retro. It really was. So we're hoping to get back there again. I just thought we'd leave it for a year, and hopefully this, spring we get some good breeding going on, and hopefully there's still some there still breeding, and they come back because, oh, man, that was a brilliant property, man. You saw the videos. You saw us slaying them, so... Anyway, this one, we'll get back to topic again, but hopefully soon, man. That is the question, is the answer, I should say.
Yeah, well, Tank Mod said he can't find the channel. It is still new, so it does take a bit to find. But that's the link in the comments I just laid. After this, I will put it up on the Facebook page and the Instagram page, and I will put it in the description. So, guys, the link to the new channel will be in the description after this, about 10 minutes after
and
this.
And someone on here, and someone's on me has found mine already. They've mentioned it in the comments about what I'm doing. So, CBM,
talk about it?
Leave that on the back burner for a while because I'm just having a bit of fun at the moment. But I started a side business as well, and mate, it's nowhere near as good as Aaron's, put it that way. Funny, I would say, nonetheless. But CBM's already onto me, the bastard. So I just didn't read anything specifically. So, but anyway, maybe next time we'll soon will tell me what I'm doing. It's not going to be interesting to a lot of people, but we'll see.
Yeah. So this is it here. So Jason, take it away. I don't. Oh, okay, there we go.
We just wanted to say too, before we say this one, this is not any fault of any organisation. They're just going on what the requirements are. That bastard Andrews in Victoria is destroying shooting sports, is destroying the state, destroying morale, 2-tier system. We always say here, we don't care what you did, whether you did or didn't get You know, you guys get the drift. We don't care either way. We know people have got to do it. Some people don't want it. Some people do want it. That's fine. We don't judge anybody or anything. We just don't like to discriminate against people for any way, shape, or form. So this is not a blight on this particular shooting organisation or club or whatever it is. These are they're just doing, I guess, what that bastard Andrews is forcing people to put in place. So, dear members, so obviously go to the next one. The next one, I think, is the main one. So shooting clubs, it says for our clubs. So this is in regards to now what we understand as employees. Any employees or volunteers at the club, the shooting club, must be get the vax to produce proof of vaccination or an exemption letter to notification to current workers for more details. So basically, if you're an employee that organisation and wanting to be able to help out shooters at that club, well, you can't do that, unfortunately, if you're not vaccinated. So it's a bit disappointing that, again, shooting sports being targeted amongst other, not just shooting, but other industries in Victoria. A discussion around participant vaccination also took place. Exactly. This is what we're talking about now. And we've been saying this for a long time. What if you're a shooter? So again, it says reps stating that the government doesn't have the legislation in place yet to enforce all participants to be vaccinated. However, they implied that it was imminent. So that's interesting. So, guys, there you go. Remember, people laughed and that and jeered, and most people didn't, but there were a few people that jeered and said on the Facebook pages that said, oh, this is not going to happen. You're just blowing it out of proportion. These things aren't going to happen. Well, they're happening right now, which is, I'm sure this organisation was talking to the powers that be. If you don't shoot, so again, another way to force people to do medical procedures that they may not want to do, regardless of your situation, whether it's health issues, whether you just don't want to. That's your choice, and we're going to ask people their details about their personal medical grounds of why they do and don't want something. So it says all clubs will be required to have a COVID check-in marshal who will be responsible for citing proof of vaccination and must turn away anyone who is not vaccinated or does not prove of an exemption. So I think that's imminent right now. So that's interesting. Hang on. All clubs will be required to have a COVID check-in marshal who will be responsible for citing proof of vaccination and must turn away anyone who is not vaccinated. So hang on. That's not I thought it was just for employees, but doesn't seem to be the case, man. The VRA anticipates that any event held after the lockdown ends will be vaccinated-only event or proof of exemption. Well, sorry, I missed that part on the previous one because I thought it was just employees at this stage, hoping it wasn't going to be, the general public. If that's not what you want to do, we're supporting both sides of the fence here, which is on the rare occasion because that's the right thing to do in this situation. So it's a lot of disappointing that, again, shooting clubs unfortunately have been put in a bad position to have to do these things and discriminate against people. And again, I don't know whether they did. My only disappointment is that these clubs don't stand up and say, God, we're sick to death of the discrimination, not just for the shooting community, but for other types of the community as well. And just say no to this sort of crap. To say no, you're not going to comply with this sort of crap, especially if this law is not imminent. I understand they're having to do what the law says. That's reasonable, by holding a license. And we did say this was coming, guys. We did say this. I thought it was a bit of a joke too, to be honest. But it turns out the joke's on us because it's exactly happening as we said it would, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are right here where it says all clubs required to have a check-in marshal. So they will be responsible for signing proof of vaccination. So from reading it, you do have to be jabbed up to the eyeballs to be able to shoot, really, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah,
and, I heard the doctors have had the heavy put on them as well. So, if you do want to get an exemption for your own personal reasons, probably going to be difficult to get that. But, in the meantime, hey, if it's not something you want to do or do want to do, if you do, great. If you don't, go get an exemption so you can basically, still attend ranges and so forth. If you've got, obviously, private land and you can shoot on private land, then it's obviously not going to be a problem. But again, it just screws out the people that don't have a choice. People that do have a choice, doesn't affect them. Again, it's like business. They're always going after the little guy, aren't they? Always trying to punch down on the little guy.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lockie, for the $10. Get a 204, Jace. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Flat shooting, quite expensive to run up here in Queensland. That costs a bit for the ammo. And Andy, the Daniel Andrews here, try and get an exemption. It's nigh on possible you basically get to die in the first jab to get exemption from the second. Yeah, well, I had a mate who's got chronic asthma, and he went in for an exemption for wearing a face nappy, and the doctor said, no, we're not giving them out. We've been told not to. Just go and get vaccinated. And he goes, well, I don't want to risk it. And he said, well, too bad, not getting an exemption. And he has
Neil
real
said,
bad, he can't even wear a mask.
Neil said, sorry, Jason, this is for Victoria only. Well, we're seeing this at this stage, but I think between now and from what I understand, December 1st, yeah, you won't be able to go to the range if you haven't had it. So those sort of things. I know they haven't said anything yet in New South Wales. As far as I'm aware, if anyone has, let me know in the comments. But hopefully we've got a decent, Liberal Party are a sack of scumbags anyway, but hopefully we've got a decent enough premier that this stuff ends on December 1st and we all just get back to normal. I think everyone's sick to death of this crap. They're sick to death of signing in. They're sick to death of being discriminated against. I mean, if we did this against gays, trans, blacks, this would be, there'd be public outrage, guys. Absolutely public outrage. I mean, where does it end at the end of the day? They're going to start delving into, as far-fetched as it seems, this right now would have seemed far-fetched 2.5 years ago. If I'd have said what was happening now to you 2.5 years ago, you'd told me I was an idiot and I was crazy, and I probably would have agreed with you. But this is the problem,
It's a comment for you, Jace.
Here we go. Mr. Magoo, just do it, and it's just paranoid bullshit. Just get vaccinated and stop whining. Well, okay, that's your opinion, dude. We're just not into discrimination, man. I mean, this is the problem. There's so many pro people on one side and the other. I just don't care. I'm just not in your business because I just don't care. That's the libertarian point of view. I'm not, but yet people that are unvaxxed seem to want to fight the ones that are vaxxed, and the ones that are vaxxed to go, you need to do this. It's like, dude, just do your own thing. Is it really that goddamn hard? It really can't be that hard.
Exactly.
Mr. Magoo, get your tinfoil hats here, he said. I don't know, guys. What do you reckon? Little, tinfoil hats. Everyone's apparently we're wearing tinfoil hats. Maybe we should give the old Mr. Magoo the old fucking banhammer just for being smart. He's a smart guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's into discrimination then. So he wants people to do what he wants him to do. You need to do what I'm doing. You need to get it. Dude, just do your own thing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. If you're vaxxed, you're covered. Don't worry, sir. It's not that big of a deal for you.
Yeah, we're not into discrimination here in any way, shape, or form from anybody. So, no way.
Yeah, see, these people wanted to do what they want them to do. Like, just mind your own business, man. It's really not that hard. Hey, you do what you want to do. I'll mind mine. You mind yours. Go about your business. Done deal.
Let's open up for the court of public opinion on Mr. Magoo.
What do you reckon? Smash the old Magoo?
Here's our friend Sherry. Fuck Magoo.
All right. Let's go, guys. A thumbs up or a thumbs down. What should we do? Yeah. Is Magoo safe? Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. We'll count them up. And if Magoo can stay. If too many thumbs down, Magoo can go. Then again, exactly. Magoo should go just for being a dictator like Dan. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Out the door, he said. Ban Magoo. Not looking good for old Magoo right now, unfortunately.
Well, because we don't discriminate, we're going to give Magoo a chance to explain his thought. You just can't make statements.
We'll give Magoo a chance. We'll give Magoo a chance to explain his treacherous comments about getting people to do what he wants them to do instead of what's best for their own individual circumstances.
Like any court case, he has the right to defend himself. So come on, Magoo.
Yeah. We'll give him a first defense. Hey, we've had guys on here before that have mouthed off, and they're regular supporters. So hey, we'll give him one chance for redemption. What do you reckon, Aaron? One chance of redemption. That's what people are saying. First offense, Colin says. Yeah, maybe we'll give him a first offense.
He's made 2 comments now.
Yeah, so, not looking good for Magoo, unfortunately.
But put your case forward why you should stay.
Yeah, come on, Magoo. Don't be scared now. We'll put your comments up. We're not scared about putting the bad comments up. Come on.
Yeah, we don't bite.
Now they'll go disappear now. Typical.
Yeah. My thing is, Jace, so you can't, well, I'm reading it as if you haven't been doped up to the eyeballs, you can't go and shoot because it says here check and marshal for vaccinations.
Yeah.
What happens with you, like pistol shooting with your mandatory shoots? Do you get an
That's
exemption
it,
for
yeah.
not having to do your mandatory shoots because you can't shoot them? You shouldn't have to lose your license because you're not jabbed. That is pure discrimination. That is taking your license away because of your belief. It's like taking your license away because of your religion, I guess, because of one of your beliefs.
Yeah, there we go. Rod's been read that super chat too. That's pertinent to the
Yeah.
topic at hand.
Yeah, that's down here. Rod, thank you for the donation. Yep, my pistol club contacted me yesterday. He said that our range we shoot at, Condell Park Range, said that no one can enter without being twin injected. Jesus.
But hopefully that changes on December 1st, at least for New South Wales. I mean, Victoria, I don't know what to say, guys, in Victoria. I mean, okay, let's do this, right? So 800 people dead in Victoria. I back investigations, 58 charges against the health department, against the government. Daniel Andrews has been fined twice for not wearing a mask on 2 occasions while fucking spouting off to everyone to do it. What am I missing? I think there's one more. What's the other one? Mask, not, he's still there. And he still seems to be, somewhat popular, amongst people. I just can't get it. I mean, it was funny when people were saying, wear masks in Victoria. Daniel Andrews gets caught and the same brain-dead numpties that support him are going, well, he's a good man. He made an honest mistake and he's now going to donate to charity. Who cares? The guy's a psychopath. Get rid of him. Time to get him out of politics. Stand down. He just seems untouchable. I mean, what does he actually have to do? Does he have to really bring the state to its knees to be kicked out by his own party? It's just madness, lunacy, absolute lunacy.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Here we go. Magoo's back. He said, apparently mouthing off a different view is, having a different view is mouthing off. Well, if you're going to have a different view, we're all for that. But, start saying get it or stop and calling people names, and that is not really, am I being discriminated against? Well, no, but there's a way to present your argument in a friendly, kind nature instead of just get it and shut up, basically. Well, we're gonna take you to task on that, good sir. Surely if you've been on this chat, you'd know and expect that already, surely.
At least he didn't just disappear, so it's good.
Yeah, we'll give him credit there. He didn't disappear. He got back on and had a say, so we'll give him credit there.
Now he's laughing at everyone. So, so the court is still open.
You can't handle the truth.
Exactly.
Who's Magoo going to be? Jack Nicholson? I'll be Tom Cruise. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we just said it before. We're not into discrimination against anyone. We don't work like that. We accept everyone as they are. We just don't like it. Just think it's unacceptable.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. This is what Jason and me talk about. Yep. People frickle. They will fickle. They will forget and vote him back in next year. Yeah. Let's hope not.
It beggars belief, guys. He's had more issues than you can poke a stick at, and he's just still there. It just flabbergasts me. The guy I tell you what, again, it's not giving him credit. I tell you what, man, the bloody guy's resilient from accountability. I can tell you that for sure.
Here's a question we get quite a bit. Non-organisation members, how do you insure your firearms? Well, through your home and contents. They're normally a lot better. That's what I do. And also, a lot of people have commented on Shannon's, the people who do the exotic cars that they do in a really good price and better packages. So they cover absolutely everything. So, yep, find your own insurance, guys. It is out there. You can do it, part of your home and contents.
Yeah, a lot of people ask that. Again, like I keep saying every single week to people, and I like to drive it home. I know I say it a lot, but again, don't use a membership perk as the reason why you're going to join. It doesn't matter any organization I'm talking about here. If they're not working for you, do not let a membership perk drive what organization you happen to be a part of. This is somewhat the position of why we're in the position we're in right now. People don't want to join some of the clubs they're current members of. No, that's it. He stands with Dan. Got to go. He's got to go, guys. What do you reckon? I stand with Dan. He's got to go. Just unbelievable, unacceptable. That's the worst part of what he said, just right there. Right there.
I felt physically ill.
What do you think, guys? I stand with Dan. It's up to the chat, guys. What do you think? Bye, Magoo.
Oh,
What do you think, Aaron?
front towards Emily. Let Bobo back in. Oh, didn't he go ages ago?
Bayo Bow, yeah, he got
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, he was being a bit rude, yeah.
yeah, he was. Yeah.
Mm.
Bye Magoo.
I stand with Dan. Magoo, listen up. Should we give Magoo a second chance because he's just got to be taking the piss now?
Not for what people are saying. Out. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Down. Bye Magoo. Down. Down. Jeez. Sorry,
What are you?
Magoo.
Sorry, Magoo. Listen, I would have left Magoo, right? But yeah, which one is it, Aaron? Remove, put user in timeout, or hide user from channel?
Oh, hang on. I'll see what I've got here. I've got one says different. Okay, guys, have your final say on Magoo. If he wants to re-enter, he's going to have to start. Now I can't even find it because so many people are saying to piss him off. Where is Magoo? Jeez. Oh, there we go. Here we go, taunting us. Still here. Very much handling your truth.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Magoo, man. You've just the I stand with Dan, I think, was nail in the coffin, man, unfortunately.
Okay.
Everyone's just commenting, so it's hard to find him now, dude. You take over for a sec.
Any last words, Magoo? I've got it here that says block user. Any final words before you are gone? Here we go. Goodbye, Magoo. He is gone.
Yep. Sorry, Magoo.
Either he's left because it said an error has occurred. Jesus.
Yeah, I might have got to it before you did.
Oh, you did it. Okay, sorry. Did you block him?
Yeah, gave him the flick. Sorry, Magoo. The I stand with Dan was the end straw.
Yeah.
But listen, we like those sort of things. We always bring them up. We love, to bring up the difference of opinions. But when you're going to just be stupid and not put your point of view forward, just a decent, respectful way, that's all we ask for. It's nothing to be think about. We've had difference of opinions of people before, and we welcome that absolutely.
Guys, I am seeing comments. You haven't found the channel yet, the new channel. So here it is coming up right now. Click onto it. It's coming up right now in the comment section.
There it is. LA said IBAC, which is the equivalent to ICAC in New South Wales. He goes, looks like, where is it? Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. You got IBAC got Magoo. And then Captain Caveman, hail Magoo, or Magoo is gone. Duke Chronic, best night ever on you boys. Yep. We like to have a laugh, guys. This is what it's all about. If we get too serious, we end up, it's not good for you. You got to have a laugh, get a good belly laugh going, and enjoy it. And John C says ban mango. It's Magoo, mate, but I think he put a picture of a mango. John C says internet lynching. Yeah, well, hey, we leave it up to the crew. You guys are valuable people that come into the chat, spend your Wednesday nights with us, and you guys you guys have got to contest with these people in the chat to get your points across. So why not give you a say on what happens? You guys are part of the channel as it is Aaron. So
yeah, exactly. He probably kneels for Dan. Probably kneels in front of Dan, I dare say. Gobble, gobble.
Condolences to Magoo. But anyway, guys, we've got 10 minutes. But give us a couple of questions in the comments. We're going to do a quick rapid fire as quick as we can. Front toward enemy says hashtag I slurp Dan.
And here we go, guys. We have made 103 subscribers on the new channel. I'll see if anyone else has subscribed. 104. Wow. Keep it coming, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support on it.
Retro said this is why this is the best live stream on YouTube. I don't know if I'd go that far, man, but
settle down. I would.
We like to have a laugh and get you guys involved in the decisions of what happens on the live stream. So we can't, mate. Daniel, that's why I'm not very friendly towards people that vote on policies to give Daniel Andrews more power, especially when they're pro shooting and things like that. But guys probably know what I'm talking about, but we're not going to go back there. All right, Aaron, quick one here. The channel's growing faster than vaccine. No, I'm not going to read that one. Paulo84, has the primer shortage hit Australia yet? Aaron, you deal with the shops and that. What's happening there?
Yes, you can get primers as well as ammo, but it may not be the exact brand you want. That's the thing. So they are out there. This is Queensland, is what I'm seeing, but you may not be able to get the exact brand you want. And unfortunately, everything's gone up in price. It really
All right, we're smacking at the questions. We ain't got time for long responses.
has.
Aaron, will your shed be
It's a shame
open
because
to?
the shooters coming in.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, man. I think we're losing a bit of internet there. Your voice is behind a little bit, but she said, "Will the shed be open to us good blokes to come over for a bevy?" That's Epic Flyer.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right.
Of course, bring the beers.
All right. I'm just reading questions. Primers. Sorry, guys, going through the questions here.
What's a good single shot 308 from Fair Eater? I don't really know what any single shots are. The only single shot I had was that 10 gauge shotgun. It's an H&R, so I'm not really too sure.
This is why we like Neil. Dan Andrews' heads looks like a toilet brush. Yeah. Well, hang on. I'm going to go further than that and say after it's been used, after you've had a brilliant Mexican or Indian butter chicken or vindaloo the next morning, when you clean the bowl, that's what it looks like after it.
Oh, I cannot even look
You
at.
don't even clean the head of the brush as well. That's what it looks like.
I cannot even look at Indian anymore after those posts you put up from the Indian you ate the other day. It was awful.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it looked like it was scooped clean out of the dunny and it still had dunny paper in it. It was awful. It was just like, yeah, he just put his bowl up to an open sewer and that was it. Oh.
Here you go, Andy. 1 2 3 4 777. We're fleeing Melbourne soon. Any room in the shed for a family of swags?
Yep. Refugee camp here from for no unjabbed people. That's for sure.
Yep.
Oh, okay, and jabbed people because we don't discriminate. But
Let's go. Well, we're working quick here. Mr. Wonderful says Andrews looks like the bloke from the Goonies. Is that the guy on the ship at the end? He does, the guy that makes the funny noise.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen the Goonies? Are you serious, dude?
No, it came on Netflix. I might watch it.
Where's your name on here? I'm going to ban you for just not where's Shooting Stuff Australia? Can you ban yourself from the page?
I've just been into action movies and that, not really been into Goonies and stuff.
When you were a kid, everybody's seen the Goonies, guys, right? Come on. All right, let's go. Throw your comments up, guys. We've got 6 minutes, 4 minutes. Throw them up. We're doing a rapid fire. Any shotguns for a beginner here too? Brandon, Miraku, MK70. Can't get any better, dude. That's what I'd recommend. Miraku MK70. Look after it. Lasts you a lifetime.
Yep. Yeah, Miraku is a very nice gun.
Hornady 17 HMR, 20 grain HP, hard to get. Okay, everything's getting hard to get at the moment. Yep.
Adam, gun license renewals for H getting rejected in Queensland for signing off own shoots. Not been in issues in the last 15 years. That's interesting because it used to be that you could sign your own book back in the day when you couldn't find a range officer. Because when we used to shoot years ago, there was on a Saturday morning and a Sunday morning, there would be hundreds of people at this range, and range officers just didn't have the time to sign everyone's book. That's interesting. Yeah, it'd be good to hear from people that have said that.
Andrew McKindo says when Aaron was a kid, the films were still in black and white.
Gee, settle down.
Exactly, man. Just like his hair, black and white.
Yeah. Salt and pepper, silver fox. Thank you.
Ant one says he's buying his first Stoker MK310 shot for his first gun. You'll have a lot of fun with that, man, for sure.
There we go, Jack Daniels. Look, I've got an Adler lever 12 gauge. It works and not expensive. A good pig gun. Well, if you've been following the channel for the last 8 years, 10 years, you'll know that that was the worst gun I ever did. I actually blew mine up. I shot it to pieces with the Ruger precision rifle.
Here you go. Adzi. Yeah, we're not going to give him the ban hammer because he's one of our regulars, but he goes, ban Building Stuff Australia for hijacking our show. I love it.
Well, tell me, guys, do you guys signed up? Who's signed up to the new channel, and are you interested to see these sort of videos? I'd like some feedback.
I'm just reading a couple, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to read some comments here. What's this one? Just going back up. Hi, Jason. We can't go to the range from Neil. We can't go to the range and mark off for a shoot. That means no guns, hey, bastards. Yeah, and there's another way to get you, man. Of course, they would have seen that because they know this sort of thing that you got to do New South Wales mandatory shoots if you've got, sports shooting on your license or target shooting, I should say. Even hunting is, again, you got to go for hunts too. But I know the hunting is, you don't have to do that if you're a member of the DPI for public land hunting. That covers you for the hunting component. But if you do have target shooting, you're not going to be able to, you got to do the 4 shoots a year. Again, hey, we said this, didn't we? People laughed and said no. Oh, come on, man. Adsy's going to blow up again if you keep bringing this up.
Bring what up?
Oh, your channel came up again, dude.
Oh, right. Yeah, because I put it up.
Oh.
Daniel Andrews, he just has to learn his place, doesn't he?
No, that was Adsy. That was Adsy, that one, actually.
Oh, Adsy. Oh, sorry, Dan.
Tankmaster, What Are the Goonies? It was a movie, man, back in the heyday. It's called The Goonies. It was a kid's show, I guess, but it was good. Everyone knows The Goonies. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Vegemite. Shooting Stuff Australia, Gumtree swag, block blacksmithing. I'm going to try some blacksmithing. I'm going to build a forge. I've got a really interesting knife I want to make. Never done it, mate. It'll be interesting. I'm going to try it.
See, so that's as you see, Ben says, he got primary production, so he doesn't have to do any mandatory shoots. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, unless you've got other forms of thing on your license that you need to go hunt on different places or your mates' properties or that sort of thing. Conservative sniper, bring back semi-auto and pump shotguns. Yeah, of course.
Oh, exactly. They loved the pump action shotguns back in the day. Ridiculous that they're banned.
Peter sat out. The Goonies is dope as it was back in the day. It was a good movie. Made a lot of money.
I might sit down. I might not go into the shed and carry on building to about midnight before I go to work tomorrow morning. And I might actually sit down and watch the Goonies.
Yeah. I mean, you watch it back as a kid. It's like Star Wars back in the day, big back in the day. Star Wars, Superman, Batman. They were all big back in my day anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I've never seen it. That's
one
it,
last
guys.
comment. Let's read one last one. Thumbs dictator Dan needs to go for a swim, just like Harold Holt. If anyone doesn't know Harold Holt, wasn't he? It was the PM at the time, and he went for a swim. I think it was was it off the coast of Victoria somewhere? I think it was South Australia. I can't even remember. But yeah, he didn't come back. Unfortunately, he went out for a swim, and I don't know if the sharks got him or he
never found him.
Never found him. Yeah.
Yep. So it's been a very good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you. We'll just bring up one more time because people will want to know. We have 117 subscribers.
I'm with Adsy on this one now. This is getting a bit crazy.
It's gone. Let's see, the final tally is 117. That is awesome. So I will bring a running commentary next week and tell you about it as well. So here's the link. I'll place it here. Take a look. Subscribe to the new channel, and you can get more of me, and which will be awesome. So once this finishes in about 10 minutes, I'll put all my links down below so you can go and sign up from this description down here. So I really do thank everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you to the NSC for sponsoring tonight's show. They are an awesome organization. Go sign up to them, sign up to the new channel, and I really do appreciate the 107 people that have signed up tonight. You guys are awesome. We've had hundreds of people on the show tonight, so please, everyone, and if you are watching this tomorrow, please sign up to the new channel. It's going to be a great journey and one wild ride. So thank you very much, guys, and thank you, Jason, for being here tonight. And we shall see you guys in 7 days' time. Good night.